Hello everyone, I'm Jill Robinson, founder and CEO of Animals Asia, and I'm here in Vietnam to bring you up to date with events over recent times. As you know, we recently lost Ha Long and Thang Long from the ravages of the cruel tourist industry after they languished in cages for years and years and years. I want to thank you from all of us in Animals Asia for the outpouring of grief and support, not just for the bears of course, but for our entire team here. It really helped to boost everybody, and we can't thank you enough for supporting us as you did through those horribly tough times. Sadly though, I have some more news to share in that our beloved Tulip, who we rescued just a few weeks ago, has sadly lost her fight for life. Unlike Thang Long and Ha Long, who were clearly in such deep trouble physically and psychologically, Tulip was quite a different bear, and she didn't seem so bad after she was rescued from a bear bile farm. In fact, she seemed to have a fun-loving nature. She had joy in her heart. She was bright and she was curious. She loved to splash water from her water bowl onto her tummy, and she even did handstands, which our team report only 2 other bears in the history of Animals Asia over the last 25 years have ever done handstands. So she was a real little legend, and she was a trooper, and we were all very, very hopeful for her survival. However, when Sean, our senior vet, and our vet team got Tulip onto the surgery table, we realised that she had some issues. She had, first of all, hypertension. She had a strange curvature of the spine, and she also had an ominous shadow in her gallbladder. And really, for the gallbladder, which, as everyone knows, potentially is a cause of really quite significant pain, Sean and our team decided that she needed to go into surgery. And so they took her onto the surgery table, and when they went in, what they were expecting was a routine surgery, and what they found was anything but. They found a gallbladder that had become stuck, adhesed to the liver. And so they very carefully and very gently now needed to dissect and separate this gallbladder from the various places that it had stuck to the liver. And this obviously was an extremely complicated and difficult surgery, but they came through and the surgery was successful. The next morning, Sean went over and saw that she had taken her medication and she'd eaten as well, so things were looking good. A few hours later, into the evening, when he went back to give her medication, she refused, and then again later on that night she refused, until the point at 3 a.m. Sean felt that he couldn't go on like this any longer, so he injected her with pain medication. And the next morning when he went to see her at 7:30, she was lying on her back and she was playing with banana leaves, and she looked much improved. 30 minutes later, Sean went back to check her out, and he found with shock that she had passed away. Sean and team have no idea why Tulip passed away. Of course they have some thoughts, but they're not going to be making any hard conclusions until the results of the post-mortem come through. Not surprisingly, the whole team is broken-hearted. I think I have to tell you here as well that, you know, every rescue, every bear that comes in, our team are looking at these poor creatures as the physical and the psychological issues unravel and unravel in front of their eyes. And I think sometimes we look at them and we think, how on earth did you survive all those years on the farm? And so it is that we have to just put sadness behind and become the professionals that these bears need us to be. And when I say professionals, I mean super qualified veterinary surgeons, vet nurses, behavioural experts, bear keepers, bear carers, people that know these bears with every inch of their body and know how to bring them through. But still, it's a natural reaction, a natural response, I think, for anyone to still be questioning whether individually or as a team, asking ourselves, did we miss anything? Could have we done anything better? Could we have done something more? Until at the end of the day, we know again, individually and as a team, no, we did everything we could to help Tulip and of course to help every bear to come through their terrible, terrible physical and psychological issues. These times are incredibly challenging for our whole team, and I'm always so proud of them all as they pick themselves up, just garner their strength and realise that together we've rescued nearly 700 bears. We've worked with a community of people here in Vietnam, the government who have promised to end bear bar farming by 2026, the traditional medicine community who have pledged never to sell or prescribe bear bile, and of course a whole community of people that are as one promising that this industry has had its day at last. And so in memory of Tulip and Ha Long and Tan Long, we will continue this for every breath of our body until every bear is rescued, because this is our job and this is our privilege, to help as many bears as we can of the 250 that are remaining here in Vietnam, and again assist everyone on this journey to be bear. This is an extremely sad day again for everybody here in Tam Dao. Please remember that your help and your support enabled Tulip to have nearly a month of happiness that she had never had before. She was absolutely surrounded by blue sky and by sunshine and by mountains and by the smell of the forest. She was surrounded by a whole team who loved her more than we could possibly say and did everything they could to give her those few weeks of happiness and joy. And I think when she died, she truly knew that she was free. So again, from all of us, thank you for helping in all of their lives, whether it be long or short. We know that again, the job and the privilege that we are doing now means that the most awful industry will come to an end very, very soon. And this is as a result of your help and your kindness over all these years and into the years to come. So thank you from this little place of peace, with love and gratitude from everyone in your Animals Asia family.